So when you first get your frontal, obviously this is what you're looking like. You're looking crazy. It's all blonde. I have already done this process before, and right now I'm just going to show you guys how to do it since I am touching it up. So the first thing that you're going to need is a mixing bowl. You're also going to need a double-sided edge control brush. We're only going to use the comb side. I also use this brush to do my baby hairs. The next thing you're going to need is a tinting brush for the hair dye that we're going to be using today. And we also are going to use this brush to mix the dyes together. So you're also going to need this semi-permanent dye in darkest brown. And you're going to need this dye in black velvet. So the first thing that you're going to do is take your mixing bowl, put in that semi-permanent dye. We're going to use the brown one and the black one, and we're just going to mix both of these together. So now that you have both of those in there, you're going to go ahead and mix those together with your tinting brush. Just go ahead and stir that around. Keep stirring it so that both of those colors are mixed in well together. And then next you're going to take a towel and put it over your wig stand. I like to do this just to prevent the wig from moving too much once I do put it on here, because that hole is like a one size fits all, but we all know that's not accurate. So now that I've placed this on here, we're going to start the process. So the first thing that you're going to do is comb all of those hairs back and out of the way. You don't want any of the hairs in the way. So right now I'm just parting it, and then I am going to section off the hair really quickly and just brush everything back. The next thing that you're going to do is take your mixing bowl and your brush, and you're going to dip the comb side in there. Make sure that you dab all of that dye out. You see I have it dripping everywhere? Try to prevent that by dabbing some of that off inside of the bowl before you actually put the comb up to the hair. So now I'm just going to literally take the comb and comb the roots. Don't worry about it getting on the lace, because even though it seems like it's going to get on there, it doesn't. I don't know what it is about this little magical comb, but it just doesn't get on the lace. So even like that part right there where I dripped it, you see that part in the front? Once you comb it through, it's fine. See? It's perfectly fine. It's not getting on the lace. Now you will see some spots that are on the mannequin head, but that isn't on the actual hair. So it's not on the lace at all. So I'm just combing the dye through the hair, and I'm going to continue this process throughout the whole entire frontal. So no need for me to talk anymore. You guys can just watch this process. So now that I have all of that combed out of the way, I'm using the excess dye that I have and the tinting brush, and then I'm just brushing over all of the frontal just to make sure that the color is not only on the roots but kind of going throughout the hair, so that there is no line of like demarcation and you have like dark hair and then brown hair. So I'm just pretty much using the excess dye and putting that all over the rest of the hair. This is optional, you don't have to do this, but I just suggest to do it so that way everything is cohesive. So I'm just brushing all of that dye through really quickly. That black piece that you guys see right there, that's actually stained on the mannequin head. That's not on my lace, so no worries, don't worry. I didn't make a whoopsie. It's just on the mannequin head from the last time that I did this process. So now that this is done, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse all of this dye out, and in the next clip you guys will see the finished look. So this is what the frontal look like once I rinse all of that dye out. As you guys can see, I have nice jet black hair now and no more blonde. This is what it originally looked like on the left, and this is what my roots are looking like in the front now. So as you guys can see, it is a complete change. There is like a sandy brown root-ish kind of thing going on here, but I actually like that because it helps it blend in better with your scalp. So you guys, that is the finished look. It was really easy to do, and I hope you guys can mimic the same thing and correct your frontals the next time that you over bleach it.